for the first time in Nicaragua. And it will be a Brazil team attempting to get back to that level, as will the Uruguayans, two teams that have both had success at the FIBA AmeriCup level before. Brazil currently in second place in the medal table, 4 golds, 3 silvers and 4 bronze for Uruguay. The 1 silver medal for them. It was thanks to a silver place finish way back in 1984, the second edition of the FIBA AmeriCup. But they have participated in 18 of the 19 competitions last time out in 2022 in Brazil. That was a 10th place finish for Uruguay. Here's their team coming out onto the floor here in Belém. There's a much changed lineup for Uruguay today. There's still some real experienced heads in there. We'll be hoping to cause an upset here on the road against a powerful Brazilian team. This is the same Brazilian team currently #1 in the Americas in the FIBA Power Rankings before this international. Also a team that is changed, but still has some, experience in both front and back court. He said this is a Brazilian team that is used to not only qualifying for the AmeriCup level, but winning medals as well. Second place in 2022. They'll be hoping to go one better in 2025, but they're a team that has not won a gold since 2009, and they'll be hoping to get back to that level for sure. An opportunity for them to breed some of their younger players here tonight, and still with some experience. And we see a couple of those guys, Bruno Caboclo there on the right-hand side of your picture. You won't find too many higher-placed players coming from Brazil than him. Played his time in the NBA and also across Europe now. So still an experienced lineup for Brazil, even though a couple of these younger faces will be on the floor for head coach Alexander Petrovic. So players are announced. They will line up now for the national anthems of either team. First of all, we will have visitors of Uruguay, and will be followed by the national anthem of the hosts, Brazil.
Vamos ao hino nacional brasileiro.
Players then shake hands. Two teams well known to each other. They've played a number of games over the past few years. They did face off at the last AmeriCup stages in 2022 as the officiating crew for today's game. Roberto Vázquez, Cristina Amigues Viverez and Kamala de Rosa. Smiles and shaking hands there. So the Brazilians will come in as favourites, but as we said, it is a young Brazilian team and a Uruguay team that, despite also having a couple of guys missing, has a lot of experience across the lineup. So the starting five for Uruguay today will be Lucas, Ceres, Rodriguez, Parodi and Martin Rojas. The experience of guys like Washman coming in off the bench for Coach Jaui. Questions perhaps in the backcourt for this Uruguay team. Now they operate against what no doubt will be some pressure from the Brazilians. There is Gerardo, the head coach of this Uruguay national team. And then on the other side for the Brazilians, expect them to go deep into their lineup. Like we said, still a lot of experience there. Shini, Corazar, Jorginho, Cardoso and Caboclo. It's Jorginho and Caboclo, probably the two most experienced of this Brazilian team. Jorginho, the man that's been a mainstay of the national team for the last few years. He's played throughout the world, extensively in Brazil, a year in Germany for Rafa Farm as well. And his coach Alexander Petrovic looks on. And he has led this Brazilian team to great success over the last few years. Second stint for him. So he does have a lot of experience, a lot of talent that he can call on here. Number 1 to number 12. So these two teams, both having come in unbeaten. Remember, they've both defeated Paraguay, defeated Uruguay. So, defeated Paraguay and Panama. So they'll come in full of confidence. They'll be two unbeaten teams. Uruguay, 99-78 over Panama, and 77-55 as well in their two games. For Brazil, their games against Paraguay, 108-43 was one victory, and then in the other game it was 108-53. Was back in February. Now we'll turn our attentions to this November window. Two games here for each of these two teams. Brazil will go to Panama. Will be here in Belém once again on Sunday, facing off against Panama. For Uruguay, they will be on the road to Paraguay. Their game will take place on Sunday as well. We'll get an idea of qualification a lot clearer after this window. Remember, we are trying to head towards the FIBA AmeriCup 2025 in Nicaragua, hosting it for the first time. 3 teams will qualify for this group, so at 2-0, both of these teams are looking confident. With 2 wins in this window, they will guarantee promotion. So whoever wins here today will know a victory in their game on Sunday will mean they have sealed qualification already. And no doubt Brazil, with 2 games at home coming into this one as favourites, will fancy their chances. Will there be an upset here tonight? Will Uruguay get the road victory? Welcome then to Belém. It is game day 3 of the FIBA AmeriCup qualification as we are off and underway. Brazil in the white uniforms, Uruguay in the blue. Opening possession goes through the hands of Bruno Caboclo. Pick and pop one way, then the other. Takes the opening 3. Rattles in and out, but a good offensive rebound. Keeps it alive for the Brazilians. And they will try and get their first points on the board here. As they do, and it is Bruno Caboclo that gets them underway. So the big man, no doubt they'll be leaning on his experience here tonight with some of these younger players. It's the score to start us off, 2-0. Man-to-man defense for Brazil. Uruguay have possession. Switching defense as Rodriguez tries to find some room. Can't do it against some long arms. Good block by Cardoso. Now he has it. Kind of dives through. Moves Carraza with the ball. Carraza using the screen from Caboclo. He's got some room. Nice little no-look pass to the corner. And the triple is good. Cardoso knocking down the three. As he gets himself off the mark. Rodriguez once again trying to find some room. It's the advantage of this Brazilian team, their ability to switch. As Cardoso grabs in the rebound once again, and through the gears goes Carraza. There's Cardoso, back to Carraza. Caboclo straight into a ball screen. A lot of movement for the Brazilians up high. Caboclo hits the lob, finishes it off beautifully, and you can already see the talent of Bruno Caboclo. He stepped outside, shot the three. Now he's getting lobs as well as Uruguay get themselves off the mark. Some finish from Luciano Parodi. Here's Jorginho, the lefty, pulls up, can't hit, and now taken in. Mercedes, and now it's through Parodi, trying to spin into some space. The jump shot doesn't go. Jorginho snatches in the rebound. And here comes Brazil. Jorginho gives it back up high. Carraza using that screen. This is the threat of Caboclo, isn't it? You know, his pick and pop ability. How do you guard it? You've got to take away the drive. You're going to worry about him on the roll, but the ability to play facing the basket. Now he's going to extend the pressure. And drive though from Rojas. He wants to find some room. Somebody's got to step up ready to shoot for Uruguay here. Rojas doesn't back down from the challenge. Little lefty hook is good. Lovely finish from Martin Rojas. And Uruguay steadying themselves here. Kick out. There's can't finish. Uruguay pushing quickly the other way. Rodriguez gives it up. Parodi thinks about it, gets to the inside. No up and under from him, doesn't go. And away swiftly is Carraza. He is fouled. Let's see, Carraza fouled by Rojas. Knew what he was doing. This is the lob. Look at that. I mean, how do you guard that if you are poor Juan Ducas underneath? Jorginho moving in on, gets it back again. Lovely ball movement from the Brazilians. One side, then the other. No panic for them as Caboclo kicks it out. Shot clock getting low though. Somebody's got to step up and then get the three. And Uruguay grabbing the defensive rebound. Here comes Rojas pushing the ball. Sorry, Ceres now has it. Looking for some space. There is Rojas wide open for three. Good action from Uruguay. Little flare screen on the post up. It's got the man wide open. There's Brazil. Give it up to Carraza. Now Jorginho. Back up high to Carraza. He wants the screen from Caboclo, who rolls on the switch. They'll throw straight to the corner. And rotation just wasn't quick enough for the offense. So Uruguay tried to triple switch and take away the threat of Caboclo, but all they did is left Cardoso wide open for three. He's already got 6 points here in the early stages. And Brazil have a 6-point lead. Nice kick out On Parodi, now the tough three for Rodriguez, doesn't get it. Rojas on the offensive glass. Good ball movement from Uruguay. Rodriguez gives it up. Rojas. Oh, how did that not drop? Right there, looked like it was down, just rolled out. There's now Carasa. Pulls it out. Let's sit back here against the switch, I think. You'll give him some space to go one-on-one. Between the legs, a little showtime from the Brazilians, but again, somebody's got to step up and shoot the ball. It's going to be a travel. Cressini called for the Travellers. We're going to have our first substitution here tonight. There we see, yeah, just the lift of the pivot foot. Good defensive work from Uruguay. Parodi with the ball, guarded closely by Jorginho. Now Rodriguez takes the three. That's why they've moved him off the ball. Have him as the main instigator. First points for Joaquim Rodriguez. High screen. Jorginho looking to the inside, trying to get Marcio Santos a touch. He's just come into the game, but they can't. He's replaced Klo. Possession for Brazil, but once more, low clock for them as Uruguay make a change. Juan de Cas goes out. And for the first time, you see there the number 45, Mateo Blanchi. Zone defense from Uruguay. Last few seconds, Jorginho can shoot it, but misses everything on that one. And here comes Rodriguez through the gears, sees the opening, goes up high. Uruguayan bench wants a foul, they don't get it. Here is Jorginho. Jorginho, lovely no-look pass to the inside. The slam from Cardoso, but what a feed from Elayo Carasa. Cardoso has 8 now, but it was all about the pass for me. And no-look, the bullet. Rodriguez again, second triple for him. Nice action to get him an open shot. Coming off that pin down. Jorginho kicks it out. 3 ball doesn't go. And foul is called. As Pomoli draws the reach. Substitutions coming in for Brazil. There's Jorginho just chasing it down. And the foul picked up probably by Cardoso. Rodriguez with the ball. Thought about the pass. Pulls it back. Hangs in the air. Tough finish, but right now, Rodriguez is carrying the offense from Uruguay. 8 points for him, 2 threes. And he gets his first 2 to go as well. Jorginho draws the switch. A lot of space for the others to operate as he's denied the ball back, but a steal from Pomoli. Now he's looking to run, kicks it. Rodriguez, 3rd triple. Way short. He knew it was off. Tried to run after the rebound. He's opened up transition perhaps for the Brazilians here. As they go to the inside. Nobody moving for Santos. Santos trying to find somebody else. Doesn't look like he's trying to score himself. And he's called for the offensive foul. It is Marcio Santos. His first foul. Mitrovic looks on. Uruguay in that double screen away. Good movement for him. Here comes Rodriguez. Guarding him tightly. And rightly so. Rodriguez now pulling his way to the ring and reverses it home for 2. Well, he likes that matchup against the young Renan Santos. Jorginho nearly turns it over. Uruguay, first lead of the game for them. There's now lovely little lob pass, but it doesn't find the target. Back-to-back turnovers. Uruguay again in the open floor. This is where they've had success. Rodriguez kicks it. Palomi, oh, I thought he should have shot it. He gives it to the inside beautifully for the open man. And Luis Arrigui finishes it off. The applause from the Uruguay bench, and rightly so. The decision was absolutely perfect from Pomoli. He was open for 3, but he gave it up because an easy 2 is better than an easy 3. And he found Arrigui wide open under the basket. Brazil need a timeout. Took this one over. 1:05 left in the first quarter. There is Caboclo. He played a cameo for a couple of minutes, start of the half, before heading to the bench, and you can see why he's here. You know, Brazil, even with the talent they've got, you know, this is going to be a tough game against a Uruguayan team with some quality themselves. So they'll come with pressure now. 1 minute remaining. First quarter, a 4-point advantage for Uruguay. Jorginho gives it up. There is Caboclo back into the game. Sets this high screen with Jorginho. Defense is switching. And now Caboclo tries to take this mismatch to the low post as a foul is called. And it's Lucas Vieira, the number 14 there. His first action for him. Just 19 years of age is Vieira. Move it on, corner 3, and it's good for the youngster Renan Santos. He's another one, 20 years of age, and the pleasure of watching him at the Under-19 World Cup a couple of years ago for Brazil. He's the star performer. And the drive is good. Pomoli with the finish. And the foul to come as well. Shot clock down to 3.5. And he gets the score. Little fake and go. Jorginho had pretty good position, but just couldn't kind of hold his ground. So points plus the foul. And a bonus for Uruguay here. With 18 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good. Only adds it. Now he's going to pick up against Jorginho. Trying to pressure that ball. He's out of bounds. They've got 2 fouls to give here, the Uruguayans. I think they know that. That's why they're not in any worries about pressuring the ball. Because if a foul is called, it will only be sideline possession for Brazil. Caboclo gives it up, Jorginho. Defense is switching. Again, a lot of reaching in. Now kick it. Catch and shoot 3. Doesn't go the tip. Nearly falls. Caboclo with the rebound. The whistle has gone, and that is the end of the first quarter. So didn't hear a buzzer, but the first quarter ends without Brazil getting that final score. So despite leading, Uruguay have snuck the advantage at the end of one here. It is Brazil 15, Uruguay 19. So this is a changed Brazilian team. Lots of guys in and out, but the Uruguayan defense was pretty good there. And what they were able to do is get stops and out in transition effectively. So on the highlights then, started brightly for Brazil. They came out of the gates very quickly indeed. They opened up the early lead. It was in fact 7-0 before Uruguay even got off the mark. At one stage, that lead had stretched out, but for Uruguay, they got themselves back. 7 was the largest it has been, and now it's a 4-point advantage for Uruguay, despite some high-flying play from Brazil. There is the number 45, João Cardoso. We saw Bruno Caboclo on a lob as well, but it was this man here, the number 14, Joaquim Rodriguez. Plays his club basketball in Spain, currently at Castellamon Zaragoza in the ACB. And he played last year, a really good year for Real Betis Sevilla in the second division, the Leb Gold in Spain. Averaged 14.5 points a game. He actually top 5 in the league in steals as well. So you can see he's a man who has some good pedigree, the ability to carry this Uruguayan team. And so you will find out the results of today's game and more by downloading the Courtside 1891 app using that QR code on your screen right now. It will be your source of information streams and more for all of the Continental Cups and the qualifications through this international window. We've been busy indeed. A number of games kicking it off today and all weekend, all available for you on Courtside 1891, including the return of the second game for these two teams as they'll face off against Panama and Paraguay, both on Sunday. Uruguay here with the first possession, can't get it to go. Great offensive rebound, but Caboclo wipes it away. And it looks like a little foot on the sideline from Luis Origi. So it will go back to Brazil, but what a defensive play from Caboclo there. Wipes away a certain 2. And they get this offense ticking here. Just 15 points for Brazil. Nice kick out, Santos to the corner. 3 doesn't go for Vieira. Once more, the Uruguayan defense holds firm. There's Terra. Looking to Terra, gives it up. Now reverse it to the far side. Rojas not in any rush. Origi kind of wrapped up under the basket. This could be a double foul. Origi and Vieira. You can see it there, both tied up. So the referee opted for a foul on each. He'll stay with Uruguay because they had possession at the time the foul was called. So 2 fouls cancel themselves out. It is Cherez, gives it up. Now Rojas gets his man in. Yes, still shoots the 3. And no one wanted the rebound. They just all left it for Origi to run and chase it down. Now he wants it on the inside. He is immediately fouled because Renan Santos knew that he was giving up some size here. Immediately commits the foul. Second team foul on Brazil. First, another look at Luciano Parodi, number 21 for Uruguay, coming back into the game. Organises things here. Turn it over on the inbound, looking for Pomoli. Raza back into the game, has the ball. Short spell on the bench for him. Moves it over to Caboclo. Caboclo moves it on to Santos. Renan has it, tries to find Marcio. Turnover, and the gliding finish is good. Rojas it is. Sprints everybody as now he's on the defensive end, and another Brazilian turnover. A disjointed offensive performance here. Marcio, and news that turns it over. Right idea, just they didn't get the timing, the connection between the two. A 6-point lead for Uruguay. Foul against Brazil. That's their third team foul now. Yeah, to commit to and say second. Everything going in Uruguay's favour here. Paradi then. Goes straight to the inside. Nice feed. Ragi can't finish over the top of Caboclo though. And Brazil will wing it straight into offense. Caboclo trying to exit the screen quickly. Wants it, gets it from Renan. 2 feet in the lane for Caboclo. It's very deep indeed, but he can't finish. Rojas is open, run the floor. Can they find him? Well, they don't even need him, because instead it's straight to Luis Origi, who just turns and drops the ball in. An 8-point lead now. Brazil have already called one timeout in the second half. Might not want to call one so early here. Some great switching defense. 3 doesn't go from Renan. And then a whistle. A rebounding foul, I believe. Here's the kick and the 3. Yeah, so it looks like Pomoli just wasn't in position, fouled Marcio as he was going in for the rebound. Zone defense from Uruguay on the baseline. Regino could have shot it, decided against it. Now gets it back. Finds Caboclo, shot clock winding down. Another empty possession. 3 minutes gone in this second quarter. Brazil yet to score. After just 15 points in that first 10 minutes. The Brazilian crowd trying to make some noise here. Another foul, 13th foul against Brazil. Trying to get their team going. And we're very excited indeed in the early stages. And then loved the alley-oop for Caboclo. He loved, the early high-flying action, but it's got quieter and quieter here. Nicola Pomoli, 3 points already, will go to the line. One tonight from the stripe he is. Commentator's curse causes him to miss that one. Opportunity for Uruguay, you can see. Joaquin Rodriguez ready to come back in. He's had a good blow here. And he sat for that 3 minutes, plus a little bit of that first quarter as well. He has 10 points for his team, 4 of 8 from the field. And his team has a 9-point advantage when he comes back into the game. Jorginho gives it up. Carraza back to Jorginho. Now Carraza gliding in for 2. It's so smooth, didn't it? Rodriguez talking about smooth. Sounds a lovely pass to the inside, but the rejection from Cardoso. Plenty of time for Uruguay. And Parodi tries to find some room. Good look, but the pass is deflected. And now Brazil have some open floor right now. So Jorginho clears the space for him. He can't get it. Again on the glass. And here's Cardoso. Good look for Jorginho. Comes up short, but look at the intensity on the glass of João Cardoso. 4 rebounds for him in the game. Doing it on both ends as well. And that's one of his 2 blocks. Yes. Brazil will be at the line. First one misses. So makes the second. Great start for him. 9 points, 5 rebounds. Brazil will bring this pressure now. Renan trying to pick up against Parodi. Just retreats back. Against the Brazilian defense as Rodriguez. Closely guarded by Jorginho. Running it back against Cardoso on the switch. Dances with the ball, then attacks. Goes up high. It was deflected though. Was it not? Possession to Brazil. Thought it'd been blocked, deflected, and caused it to go over the backboard. But the referee must have seen it better than me. Says no. And it goes to Brazil. Using that high screen. Trying to free Jorginho, nothing happening though. Now they've got to attack. Somehow Renan picks it up. Nice little cut from him. Looked like it'd been a turnover, but Renan sneaks to the inside. And timeout called by Uruguay. Back out onto the floor. Midway through this second quarter, Uruguay still have the lead. And they have possession, chance to stretch it out. There we go, a lot of movement for them. And here comes Rodriguez. He's got the step. Tries to find Washman on the inside. Kadir Washman. 5 on the clock for him. Flips it over, gets it back. Washman's jumper. Misses badly. And Brazil come the other way. Just 20 points for this Brazilian team, though. You can tell just starting to get together as Caboclo dances in for an easy 2. No one's stopping that one. This makes it look so simple, does Bruno Caboclo at times. 2-point lead now. How will Uruguay respond? Can they get this man going? Can Joaquin Rodriguez start to find his range once more? He's called off with his time on the bench. That one misses. Caboclo snatches in the rebound, gives it to Jorginho, but he turns it over. There was this open floor that Uruguay got to that gave them some head start. And once again, before the defensive set, they take the three. Don't get it, watch out. Caboclo reverses it home to tie the game, 24. And Bruno Caboclo putting on a dunk show today. Third dunk of the game already for him. 8 points personal. The score's yet to be updated. It's 24 apiece here. As the jumper doesn't go. Caboclo with another rebound. His 6th rebound of the game. Now just gives it up. Pass is deflected as it tries to find him back again. So the scoreboard, as we said, is wrong. It's 24 apiece because of that score from Caboclo. Lucas is going to go out here for Uruguay. Will he get the score fixed? It's Pomoli back in for him. And you see 24 apiece. You see the conversations being had between players, between coach and captain as well. And Jorginho there speaking to Alexander Petrovic. Just you can see the communication that's needed between these players to play at a high level. As we said, you know, this Brazilian offense is yet to really get going. Just 24 points here. 16.5 minutes in. Here comes Caboclo trying to turn the corner. Stumbles, loses it, goes out of bounds, but it's a foul. And that's what he wanted. That's why he said he fell, but Deo Lanchi didn't really like it. Let's have a look. Does he grab the arm? Yeah, well, you can't see it on the same angle as the officials. Comes in, Jorginho goes up high. It's just too soft though. Everybody knew it was coming. Pomoli fakes it, drives, gets to the inside and lays it up for two. Nice little fake and go, Nicola Pomoli. Gives his team the lead back once more. Raza gives it to Jorginho. Jorginho getting the defense to switch. Now he's got to attack. Puts on a ball handling display. Eventually beats his man, lays it up for two. That's what you like to see from Jorginho there. Handling the ball, a couple of fancy moves, but had the end product at the end, which is the most important thing. Got the defender dancing, got him shuffling his feet, didn't know if he was going right, left, front or back. And then Jorginho takes the contact to foul and gets the score. Chance for Brazil to take the lead. Once again they do. And lead for the first time since it was 12-10. 3-point play for Jorginho. Defensive energy picking up for the Brazilians. Rodriguez, intentionally 3 defenders. Gets to the inside. Isn't going to get that way. Over Caboclo. Jorginho now, he's got the lob. Watch out. Up high! It's thrown down by Cardoso. Crowd is fired up. Even Coraza puts his hands on his head as if to say he can't believe what he just saw. Let's take another look at that one though. Now Cardoso getting up high. Look at the face of Coraza. An exceptional finish. See a high-flying finish. Brazil have the three-point lead. You can see what the crowd think of it. Loving that one, rightly so. How will Uruguay respond then? Out of this timeout, 2.5 left, first half. They've played so well for long stretches. Trying to find some room. It's going to be an offensive foul. A legal screen against Mateo Blanchi, I think. Quickly, Sereth is going to come in. Yeah, just Blanchi is the one making the contact. Didn't hold his ground and wait for the defender to come to him. And that's why it was called as an offensive foul. So it's now Brazil with possession. Finding Jorginho, he's picked his game up lately in the last couple of minutes. We want Caboclo on the switch. He's got the advantage. He'll instead come to set the ball screen, roll. Another lob. Cardoso, though, perhaps wasn't high enough for him because he wasn't at the top of the backboard. Misses. Rodriguez losing out. Now they're trying to attack. Romano gives it up. Rojas steps through, can't find any space though. Good defense from Brazil. Here they come, wave after wave. Is Jorginho again to the inside. He is fouled by Martin Rojas. It's the ability of Jorginho, isn't it? Just, we missed a couple of between the leg dribbles. Just taking the contact. I think you could say Coach Petrovic thought it was a foul. Two to come. Jorginho Dybala. 3 points only for him, 1 of 4 from the field, but he's got 6 rebounds, he's got 4 assists. And as well for his team. And some pretty good defense as well. It's Luciano Paradi at the point for Uruguay. Nice pass from him. And Rodriguez does well to pick it up. Now he'll come off the screen. Caboclo switching, tipping it once. Rodriguez trying to draw the foul. Steps away from Caboclo. Did he get a piece of it again? And this whistle goes. Not sure what happened. An instant away from the ball. That's a foul on Jorginho, surely. Musa Igi still shaken up. Yeah, referee on top of that one. Unsportsmanlike foul against Jorginho is called. Spotted by the referee, that. On top of it the entire way with 2 shots and possession. And that's, it's a big call in favour of Uruguay because Brazil had the ball. They were heading in transition the other way. Could have stretched this out with a basket, to a 6-point game. Could have been more. The referees will just check, go to the monitor, make sure they got it right, but I don't think they're going to change their mind. There's an intentional block by Jorginho. Man wasn't looking, just bumped him away from the ball. Look at this one. Let's see what happened first of all. Well, that's why right there. Jorginho felt like he was hurt. Felt like there was something before. And that's why he's made this action. And that is an unsportsmanlike foul as far as I'm concerned. If the referees, when they look at it, agree. But yeah, it was before that. Jorginho felt like he was fouled by Serigi first on the rebound. And that's the retaliation from the Brazilian. The referees. So here you see, let's have a look at this one. This is what originally starts the incident. You're not going to be able to see it. But Jorginho felt like he was fouled there. Retaliates with the bump against Serigi, knocks him to the floor, shakes him up a bit. So we'll rewind it even further. There's a little bit of an elbow in there from Origi. That's why, Jorginho took exception with. I don't think it was an intentional elbow. I don't think there was an intent of harm in there. But I think if you're Jorginho, that's not the way you saw it. So we'll see what the officials decide. We still await. We look like we finally got some clarification from the officials. It is an unsportsmanlike foul. So we look like we are good to get underway again. It is, as we expected, unsportsmanlike foul against Jorginho and an unsportsmanlike foul against Origi. So that's been added, which means it's possession to Brazil. So a double foul again, cancelling each other out. Caboclo skips it against the double team. The drive from Crescendi finds Cardoso, who's had a good game. 11 points for him. Between him and Caboclo, he's got 19 of the 30 for Brazil right now. He picks up the personal after the unsportsmanlike as well. 2 shots to come. He also went 1 of 2 from his first trip to the strike. This is that one. Misses in both. The rebound, though, wasn't taken in well by Uruguay as Pomoli tried to kind of tap it off the ring, only succeeded in tapping it out of bounds, giving possession to Brazil. So after a second ago, looking like an unsportsmanlike foul was going to lose them possession, shots. They got it back. They got 2 free throws, and now they've got another opportunity to score here. Caboclo gives it up, rolls to the rim, gets it back. Caboclo draws traffic. Can he find anybody? No, it's going to be tied up. Jump ball. And go to the arrow, and once again it will stay here on this end of the floor. Just 3.9 on the clock. Remember, shot clock doesn't change, doesn't go to 14 if it stays, because there's not been a change of possession, and Coach Petrovic calls his final timeout of this second half. Great opportunity for him to use that, though, with management from the side. See what's drawn up from the out of bounds. Find Caboclo. Has it tipped away again. And all for nothing. It's Uruguay. Not with possession then. Chance for them. Will they be able to hold for the final shot here? Rodriguez has no worries. They're calling everybody out the way. And let him attack, will they? Cherez comes to set the screen. They draw the switch. Cardoso commits the cheap foul. He fouled as though he's got something to give, but he does not. That is going to be number 3 on him as well. It's a poor reach to commit your 3rd foul, and you're putting somebody at the line. The only benefit is that Brazil will have a bit more time to be able to execute on the other end. 12.6 seconds. Rodriguez, scoreless in the second quarter, goes to the line, remains scoreless. Second is good. Plenty of time for the Brazilians. Jorginho's back into the game. He controls the ball at the point. Msoki's just going to go through the gears. Gets deep, kicks it. And they get it away in time. They do, and the 3 is good. Lucas Vieira knocking it down on the buzzer. A big shot for Brazil as we head to the halftime break here So Brazil, they had a rocky patch. But recovered well at the back end of the first half. And they have the 6-point advantage. Brazil 33, Uruguay 27. And here it is, knocking it down. Wondered for a second if they'd overpassed the opportunity. He was ready. And gets his first points tonight. And there's the numbers. And neither team shooting it particularly well from three-point range. The big difference is that 2-point percentage. Brazil dominating the glass. Uruguay just finding a way to stay within touching distance. They've had a good individual performance from Joaquim Rodriguez. He has 11. Cardoso Caboclo, that inside power for Brazil leads the way so far for them. Some of the highlights then, as we said, it started brightly for Uruguay. They had established a lead in the first quarter. Looked comfortable. In lots of stages, but they weren't able to get the same tempo going we saw in that first 10 minutes, where they got really good stops. They ran, they got open things in sort of transition and semi-break. A lot easier to score against this Brazilian team, and they're not back and set. And weren't able to do that in the second 10 minutes, the Uruguayan team. And as we saw in the stats, the numbers said rebounding battle skewed heavily in favor of the Brazilian team as they started to show their strength and depth there. Jorginho stepped up, and then Caboclo just continued with his dominance. Joined by a strong game across the front line from João Cardoso. Those two have combined for 19 points and 15 rebounds. 13 rebounds in the first half, to show you their quality here today. And Uruguay, they'll continue to battle, they'll continue to be aggressive. Still very much got a chance in this one. They're going to have to find that tempo balance, see if they can get cheap scores in transition. I feel like Brazil just started to find a way to get that scoreboard ticking over now. And when you do put the ball in the basket, it's a lot easier to set your defense from. So it's halftime here. We're going to take a break. Make sure you go nowhere. Second half action will be coming up shortly.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they'd do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Montero dazzling with his dribbling. Yasel for three. Yasel Perez. Townsend drives in, gets blocked by Rivero. I mean, that was a swat.
the swivel, and the sledgehammer from Christian Negron. And look at that move. Now you see me, now you don't.
And they are just so positive this evening, Colombia. No hang your head after getting outworked on the glass. Straight back and aggressive.
How about that block? Oh my goodness! Sending Kennedy flying beyond the baseline. A box office block from a soaring star. Herrera. Almost turned it over, got it back. Still 6 to shoot, but he heaves it from near center court. Sebastian Herrera. A rush of blood to the head.
Coco goes upstairs for the throwdown and super action. From the camera angle, you could literally see it unfold in front of you. Super weight on the pass. Impressed early. Teller goes up, his block. Carrera comes from the weak side and says, not in here. That's a block though. Carrera from the weak side.
In the pre-game build-up, we said that backcourt for Uruguay as the elevation from Romero. Where did that come from?
Jones. Oh, the cover from Campasso. The trick from Campasso. The no-look pass from Campasso. And the shot from Campasso. Bang! The one-man show. What a way to take Argentina to 50 for the first half.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Half-time here in Belém in Brazil then. Game day 3 for these two teams in FIBA 2025 AmeriCup qualification. It is the road to Nicaragua and the hosts of the next edition of the AmeriCup. The Brazilian team won a silver last time in 2022, attempting to stay unbeaten. There's a battle at the top of the standings here in Group B. If they're just joining us, Brazil coming into this one 2-0 and having beaten Paraguay twice, and Uruguay coming in 2-0, having beaten Panama twice. Battling it out, Uruguay had a lead for a long stage this first half, but you know, Brazil just showed their quality at the end. In one stage, the Brazilian lead as large as 7. Uruguay had a 9-point advantage. And you can see how close it's been. 9 minutes and 47 seconds with Brazilian team leading in comparison to 7:52 with Uruguay. As it has been a back and forth game, the inside power of Brazil through Caboclo and Cardoso leads the way. 19 points and 13 rebounds for those two combined. For Uruguay, they've been led really by one man, that is Joaquin Rodriguez. 11 points for him, but just 4 of 12 from the field. Kind of cooled off in their second quarter after a really hot start through the opening 10 minutes. If you want to follow along with stream schedule scores and more, download the Courtside 1891 app using that QR code on your screen right now to follow along with all the scores through Asia, Americas, Europe and Africa, as we are heading towards the Continental Cups that will take place in summer 2025. For this Brazilian team, like I said, a win here, well, a win for either of these two teams means if they can then take victory on Sunday, they will have qualified for the next stage. They will have qualified for the AmeriCup. So Brazil and Uruguay will know whoever wins today is, you know, very much in the ascendancy. Arguably, you know, their games against Panama and Paraguay are ones that both of these teams should be winning if they can get the win here. So this is why the second half is important. As we are underway, it is Uruguay possession. They'll go Pomoli, Ceres, Origi, Rodriguez and Terra on the floor. It is Ceres driving but turning it over in the early stages. And for Brazil, Coraza, Santos, and there's Renan Santos, Jorginho, Cardoso and Caboclo is the 5. For them, it is Jorginho. No shot clock once again. This is their problems in the first half, where, you know, they consistently got the shot clock into the last few seconds, had to force up some bad looks. And even though the ball was probably in favour of Brazil here, shot clock means it will be possession for Uruguay. I think just no space as Uruguay sneak one the other way. He's watching the replay, but Ceres gets the score. Puts it to a 4-point game. And this is what Uruguay were able to do in that first 20 minutes. In the first half especially, really, the first 10 minutes, where he just made these offenses so slow for Brazil. They weren't able to capitalise, although on that occasion, just too much room for Cardoso at the end of the shot clock. And then it led to Uruguay being able to get out in transition. There's a lovely behind-the-back move from Paradis, and he finishes it off. Beautiful work from Luciano Paradis. It's now, once again, Brazil trying to find some room. The block flow comes up high. Now they're pushing him to dive to the block. Gaza gives it up. Cardoso, just 4 on the clock. They've got to shoot it. They do. Caboclo gets the offensive rebound, can't finish. Eventually, Brazil, at the third or fourth attempt, have Cardoso. And then the rejection from Renan. Chasing it down. Jorginho, and he has it taken away. Stops, fires the three, and get it to drop. There we go. In control, switching defense for Brazil. Ceres comes to set the screen. And Paradis losing it, regains it with 3 on the clock now. Got to get something away. Does fight for the rebound. It is won and finished by Juan Lucas. First points of the game for him. As the foul is called. Romoli for it. Let's have a look at this rejection though. Great awareness. Now that's the score. Poor awareness on that occasion. Here's the chase down block. Renan. Here's the Brazilian bench. Like the effort from him. Close plays 1-on-1 at the top. Draws the foul, lays it up as well. Skills for Caboclo. Crosses over, draws the foul. Some poor foul from Lucas. Reaching wasn't really needed. Caboclo's moved himself to double digits. That makes it 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks for the big man. There's a lot of attention. He's got the open man. It is Ceres, drives, throws it out. Good ball movement from Uruguay. And it will be 2 shots. Yeah, good applause from the bench, and you can see why. Ball moved swiftly, right to left, inside to out. Made it difficult to guard for Brazil. Get him on the closeouts. That's where Pomoli gets the step on his man to be able to earn his trip to the line. 3rd foul on Renan. Pomoli, 6 points, 3 assists. Makes the first. Two of 2. With some pressure against Raza. It's now another pass taken away by Rodriguez. They can't catch him. He slams it home. Well, Raza tried to sell the no-look pass, but Rodriguez was equal to it. Now they're going to come with more pressure. Brazil break it. They'll settle now with 14 on the clock. Switching defense from Uruguay. And trying to find some room, stumbles, loses it. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul, yeah. Renan fell to the floor. He was trying to get the ball back, managed to grab the leg of Rodriguez. You know, unfortunate play, really. You can see he's just going to get the ball. Doesn't quite get there, clips the leg. And is that going to be number 4 as well? I think on Renan Santos as well. Yep, there's the confirmation for Renan. He'll probably have to head to the bench. It's going to be 2 shots here for Uruguay and possession, and they can take the lead on this. Yep. He failed at the first hurdle there, and it's Rodriguez too strong on the opening shot. makes a second. Line possession then for Uruguay. Paradis trying to find some room. Wow, what an opportunity wasted for Uruguay. And had the 2 shots and possession, came away with just 1 point. And it's now Danilo Coraza brings it down. Jorginho into the inside. It's Marcio Santos bullying his way to the basket. Comes away with nothing. Rodriguez draws a lot of eyes on somebody. You can see his frustration. Wants the cuts. And keep playing though. Now it's Paradis trying to find some room. Looks for the contact. Doesn't get it. Good defense from Brazil. And foul from Uruguay, knowing they had to stop transition. Modi, he's going to get a technical foul there. I think it's a bad one again, because there was no foul as much as I could see the other end. So freebie was a shot here for Brazil. And we send Casini to the line. He's scoreless tonight and remains so. 0 of 3 from the field, now 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Caboclo down 1-on-1, clearly fouled. Ceres. It's a tough matchup for Ceres, isn't it? The size, the athleticism of Caboclo. If you put your arms out like that, it's always going to be a foul. Second on him is Caboclo at the line. Continues to put that stat line together then, and you can see 12 points. So 8 rebounds, 3 blocks as well. And 21 minutes. And Ceres gets the finish. To Ducasse it is that gets the finish. Caboclo responds though, rolls to the rim, isn't picked up. Easy score. And whistle. He's getting racked up here as Marcio Santos picks up the personal. Could have been called for one on the screen as well. And another foul. Both teams in the bonus. And there is Cassini trying to get the steal, didn't quite get there in time. And foul after this will be shots for either team. On the side, Paradis will bring it in. Team trails by 5 here. Ceres gives it up. Pomoli attacks. Has a rejected 4th block of the game for Caboclo. He's ahead of the pack here as well. Cassini for 3, still can't get going. Rebound stays with Brazil. the block. They keep trying to challenge Bruno Caboclo, don't they? I'm sure that's going to work. As Caboclo gives it up to Jorginho. Rolls, wants it on the block. Double team's already come. It's now Brazil trying to move the ball. Just 2 seconds on the clock. Jorginho takes the tough one. Doesn't get it to go. Another good defensive stand from Uruguay. Gas moves it on. Rodriguez has the feet set and gets the friendly bounce for 3. Makes it a 1-possession game. 17 now on the game for Rodriguez. He scored freely in the first quarter and the third. Nearly gets the steal. For the personal though. The 2 shots for Bruno Caboclo.
It was there to be one for Joaquin Rodriguez, wasn't it? But just didn't come up with the play. Caboclo will be at the line.
Remains perfect from the strike. Bruno Caboclo. His 4th attempt of the night. That one was. Playing club basketball in Israel. For Tel Aviv right now. Two of 2. Remains perfect. Brazil, 4-point lead. Pomoli trying to find some room. Organises, gets the ball over to Rodriguez. He nearly falls. Turns the corner. And finds the new man back into the game in Luis Origi. Knocks down the long jumper. Some instant offenses. Luis Origi, 8 points now in 8 minutes. So 6 points in 8 minutes. And Rodriguez with the steal. Pulls up for 2 and an unsportsmanlike foul. He's called away from the ball. Looks like it's going to go against Caboclo. Ceres knew exactly what had been called the moment it happened. Let's have a look at this one. Here's Rodriguez running. And Caboclo just pulling him back, I think. Let's see it on that. First still Ceres, no good. We'll shoot the second. Uruguay will have possession. Remember, last time they had an unsportsmanlike foul, they got 1 point from the shots and possession. Can they get a better return here? Get the free throw. Need to capitalise these chances. A score will give them the lead once again here. Goes off the screen, 2 people on him. He's got to get rid of the ball, but who's he got to pass to? Shot clock down to 5. Rodriguez into the lane, tough hanging shot, can't get it to go. Garza back into the game. Moves it to the far side. Cassini trying to find some room. His bounce pass. He's reversed to Marcio. His 3 is good. Marcio Santos. First field goal of the night for him. Down high screen, Espindola. And foul is called, 2 shots to come. Smart play from Facundo Terra. Tails first, misses badly. Barely hits the rim. Steadies himself for this one. And makes it. Gets the nerves out of the way. Head up, first point of the night. It's the three-point game here. 2:15 left, third quarter. Brazil still a lot of those starters out there on the floor right now. They're trying to find some room. Gets it to Caboclo, doesn't go. Rodrigo grabs in the rebound. And quickly go the other way. And Teta giving up to Ceres. Foul. And it's going to be against Lucas Vieira. I don't think they like that one. And Coach Petrovic is asking to go to the monitor. Third foul on Vieira. 2 shots to go. And you can see why there's some annoyance, because it's the 2 Uruguayan players that run into each other. Perhaps prior to that you could have called the foul. There was a lot of contact from Vieira at that point. When Paradis went to the floor, it was his own man he ran into. There was no contact whatsoever that caused it from the Brazilian defender. 2 points though counts for Paradis, and it is 50 plays 49. Petrovic gets a warning. Caboclo handling the ball, comes back, his guards out, gives it up to Rosa. Questioning. Drive, tough finish is good. Yeah, finally gets himself off the mark. Cassini. First points as Paradis steps back, tough 3. Doesn't go. Yeah, they're looking to push. Gives it up to his point guard who organizes things. Caboclo screening as always. Santos has made one from there. Can't get it. Everybody pointing for the ball. Looks like it's going to be a Uruguay possession. As Caboclo runs back. And inside the final minute of the third quarter, just 3 points separates these 2 teams. 1 basket in it. Tedder gives it up. Paradis fouled. Why would you go for it if you're Cassini? The team's in foul trouble. You know this. Reaching in and just giving 3 points away to the opposition. As Paradis is at the line for 2. Paradis, 6 points for him. 2 of 8 from the field. As you can see, he's perfect from the stripe. Until that one. Brazil's chance to manage this game. It's up high. Santos rolls. Maceo gets it back. Has it blocked. Thinks about passing out. Perhaps should have. A bit too slow. Shot clock getting low. They'll fire up the 3. Doesn't go. Rebound. Is Uruguay's possession. Last 20 seconds for them. they can make this the final shot, and a 3 would send them into three-quarter time, leading the game. There's the 3. Paradis gets a good arc on it. Comes up short, and that is how we will end 3 quarters here, though. An arena here in Belém. It is going to be Brazil 52, Uruguay 50. A lot still to play for in the final 10 minutes. 3 of 12 versus 6 of 25. Not exactly lights out shooting for either of these two teams in this one here today. Even without lights out shooting, we still get a couple of makes. We've still had some pretty good execution. As you see, he's making the jumper. Rodriguez getting out in transition, doing his part for his team. Rodriguez leads the way, 17 points in this one. Uruguay. Follow along, download the courtside 1891 at the QR code once again on your screens. You need to look at the stream score schedules and more. The upcoming Continental Cups. The question is, whoever wins here today, they need just one more win after this one to qualify. Will it be Brazil? Will it be Uruguay? 2 points only separates these two teams right now. Cassini trying to find some room. Eventually a foul is called against Origi. Sideline possession. Mauricio brings it in, flips it over to Lucas Vieira. Sets his feet, but shoots the 3, can't get it. Good possession defensively. As now the screen's being set. Tedder has it. Tedder trying to find some room. Gets the man in the air. Can't finish though. He loses it. Picked up by Cassini. Cassini steps to the side, fires. Almost felt like that was going to drop the way he's struggled from the field tonight. Felt like one's coming his way. There's the nice feed. Gets it over. And the score is good for Matteo Blanchi. And there is a free throw to come. 52 apiece here. Kind of a stunned silence, really, in Belém. Because that's the score. And the foul on Santos. Or Cardoso, excuse me, his third. And Matteo Blanchi a chance to give Uruguay the lead. Makes it. So it is a Uruguay lead once again. That is their first lead in a long time. Their first lead since midway through that second quarter. And it was 26-24, 3:15 remaining in the first half. Since then, it's been all Brazil and Uruguay. Could they be finding a way, though, to have the lead when it matters? So, sideline possession. Carasa brings it into Caboclo. Caboclo looking around, doesn't know where to go with it. Shot clock to 10. Carasa steps back for a tough three. Doesn't get it. And Uruguay, chance to stretch this lead out even more. They must be starting to feel confident now. Paradi calls for where he wants the screens to be set. Comes to collect it. Paradi off the screen. Aragi gets his man in the air, though. Can't hit the three. Jorginho grabs in the defensive rebound. Here comes Caboclo to set the ball screen. Nothing going on. So Jorginho's chance now. He waits for Caboclo to roll, but he's just well guarded. Jorginho getting deeper again. Draws the foul right at the end of the shot clock. 6 seconds to go, and it'll be 2 shots to come. Just 8 of 13 as a team, though. Brazil here tonight. Referee's having a quick discussion. Not sure what the hold-up is. Way short on number 1 for Jorginho. 8 of 13 as a team on the Brazilians. Take away the 5 of 5 for Bruno Caboclo. And the rest of them not shooting it particularly well. 1 of 2 for Jorginho. Ties us at 53 apiece here. Nearly a turnover. Sedesto collects it. Pomoli waits for the high screen. Pomoli gets to the lane, sells a little fake. Able to get it. Jorginho once again puts on the ball handling display. We'll move it to this near side. Renan. His 3 doesn't go. Here come Uruguay. 2 on 1. And 2 more points is good. There's Gianfranco Espindola. Rolls in for 2. Just gliding to the basket. Uruguay have the lead once more. We'll have 7 minutes left in the game right here in this quarter. On this possession. And so eventually Caboclo gets it. Finds Santos. Renan can't finish. Offensive rebound. He puts it in. It's waved away, though. Caboclo wanted to score, as if to say, well, why doesn't it count? And that's a little finger. Still Caboclo. I don't think he's particularly happy at the corner of the Brazilian bench. Team foul situation definitely in favour of Brazil, though. You can see Uruguay already committed 4 team personal fouls. So at any time they commit another one, no matter the circumstance, pretty much, it will be 2 shots to come. Here's the basket for Caboclo. Big score. Big players stepping up when they need it. Caboclo moves to 17 now. Excuse me, make that 19 points personal for Caboclo. 1 rebound away from a double-double. And 6 blocks away from a triple-double. The line adds the bonus. Substitutions for Uruguay. Espindola goes out, takes a short breather. So Promoli has the ball, reverses it on, and get it safely to the hands of Rodriguez. Maceo switching on to him, Maceo Santos guarding Rodriguez. Will stop and go action from him. The retreat way short. And then Jorginho comes the other way, gets it back, has a wide open look, but a foul is called a second before. On the floor, no basket. Maceo goes to the strike for 2 shots. First is good. He is perfect, 2 of 2 from the line. He's got 5 points in the game. He's got 6 rebounds. He's made things happen. He's got an assist. He's got a couple of fouls, got a couple of turnovers. Maceo goes 2 of 2. Paradis. Holding and waiting, close attention of the defense. Amoli trying to find some room, goes between the legs, hangs, goes over the bigger man in Maceo, doesn't get a good look. Brazil off and running. Reinan, oh, lovely feed at the last moment, finds his teammate Maceo Santos open under the basket. Looked like Jorginho had run himself into some trouble. Here's the slam. Beautiful feed from Reinan. Plays 55 here. Inside the 4th and final quarter, 5:52 left. Uruguay talking this one over. You can see why they don't want to let the game get away from them. Just got to stay within touching distance, heading into the last few minutes to give themselves a chance. They can't keep giving away cheap baskets. Points off turnovers, what a difference that makes. They said that first half, especially for Uruguay, that's where they had a lot of success. You know, they got Brazil late in the shot clock a number of times. And they generated steals. And it was those 2 things that gave them the platform to be able to run, be able to get out in the open floor, and let them move that scoreboard over and over. They're still very much here, 5-point game. Pretty much 6 minutes left in this one. We do have some foul problems though, because they've already committed their team allocation. Anytime they foul Brazil now will send the Brazilians to the line to shoot 2 shots. It is Paradis with possession. Gives it up. Promoli back to Paradis. Paradis waiting. Nothing on. Now he's got to try and go. Takes the 3. In and out. Reinan with the big defensive rebound. Jorginho again using the trigger through Caboclo. And he spaces the floor nicely. Maceo screens, rolls. As the defense is switching. Jorginho. Little hesitation between the legs. Lays it up for 2. Stretches that lead nicely for Brazil. Again, can this be the knockout blow? Have not been able to put Uruguay away so far in this one. Rodriguez, he had some space, but Caboclo's been able to get to a couple of his shots in that first half. There's the ball movement once again, but the clock to 5. 3 ball is up. Doesn't go. Jorginho grabs in the rebound. Goes up high, but it's loose. Looking for Marcio. Work still being done on that sideline for Uruguay. Not giving up this game yet. And rightly so. They're going to need to get that board moving. Going to need a couple of scores here. Pomoli puts his head down, gets deep, can't finish, and the rebound just doesn't quite get to Martin Rojas. So close to, getting a friendly bounce. That's the thing about the drive from Pomoli. Even though it doesn't score, look, there's 2 guys, just a friendlier bounce for the offensive rebound, and would have been an easy 2, I think. Rodriguez then has it. Nice penetration and kick. Open 3 for Espindola, and it is good. Great work on the drive and kick from Paradis. And once again, it's right there. It's right within the grasp of both these 2 teams. 4 points separates them. And go to Caboclo. Caboclo is going to be called for the travel. And he turned and he saw Marcio. He was searching for a body to hit on post up, but everybody just moved. Called for the travel. And then once more, opportunity for Uruguay. Nice cut from Rodriguez. Then Rojas has the step, flips it up. And a foul. I think that's the foul that Rojas wanted. And in the end, almost immediately, foul is going to be called against Espindola. 62-58. Discussion still ongoing. And now high fives for the Brazilians. They want to see this one out. Caboclo at the line. No one had possession of the ball, which means it is not an offensive foul. That's the only way you don't get sent to the free throw line when you're on team fouls. As Caboclo misses the second. First miss of the night for him, 21 points. Pomoli into the lane, sells the little bounce pass. Rojas has to kick it. And somebody's got to step up, shoot the ball. Pomoli, excuse me, that's Paradis, turns it over. Watch out, here comes Jorginho. Up high with the slam. Crowd likes it, Jorginho likes it. Just 9 points on the game for him. But a chance to win. Good defense there from Coraza to just get in front, body up, man up. Not allow that penetration to happen. A great pass ahead from Caboclo. Uruguay with the timeout. Less than 3.5 minutes left in this one. They've got to make a final push. 7 points, more than capable. And they're going to need to speed the game up. They're going to need to score and pretty much play perfect for this final 3 minutes and change. You see the fast break points, 17-12 in favor of Brazil. Jorginho takeoff and the slam. Will that be enough breathing room for this Brazilian team here tonight? That is the question. Is back out as we're underway. Paradis has the ball, comes off the screen, gets deep, goes up high, bounces out, offensive rebound. Rodriguez trying to find the room, gets it to Paradis. His three also doesn't go, but another offensive rebound. Third bite at this one. They do get it to the inside, but nothing there. Now the shot clock at 5. Scoop finish, come and go. And Jorginho the other way. Gives it up. Brazil sensibly say, we're not in a hurry here. We've got the lead. Jorginho will pull it out with 10 on the clock. Uses the high screen. Jorginho. Lots of crossovers again. Tries to go to Caboclo. Has he got the time? No, his pass deflected, and here comes Uruguay. Rodriguez wants it, misses badly, went hunting for it, just hasn't been able to get a good clean look, really, in this fourth quarter. Caboclo now back into the hands of Coraza. Now to Jorginho. Now to Coraza. Hangs, doesn't finish. And a turnover committed by Uruguay. Frustration for them, just a little simple handoff, and it's the second time they've run into each other. And of course, last time it was originally called as a foul. There's the frustration, isn't it? And Paradis just commits the personal, make sure the referee sees it. Jorginho at the line. 10 points now for him. 1 rebound away from a double-double. See if he gets that in his final 99 seconds of the game. Jorginho de Paula makes it. And timeout is called. High fives all round from the Brazilians. They think they've done enough. They can see this game out. Look like they're breathing a little bit easier right now. Is there anything left in the tank from Uruguay? Can they make a play of it here? So where will Uruguay go coming out of this timeout? Will it be a 3? Or will it just be a quick score? The trouble with going for 3 is they are 4 of 19 on the game. Just 21% from 3-point range. And if they miss, they're getting out-rebounded 49-30. So Brazilian fans looking happy. The yellow and green out there, Surrounded by a lot of smiles right now. You have to hold on for this final 99 seconds. So, João Cardoso back into the game. Reynan finds his matchup. Look at it in. To Rodriguez trying to find that room. Does get the three, but it's blocked again. And a turnover. No. Saved possession from Brazil. Now they can use this clock. Now Jorginho says, let's everybody get out the way. Get me and Bruno up the top here, and we'll run pick and roll action as the kick. Doesn't reset the clock. They have to take the three. Cardoso misses. Uruguay need to go swiftly. They get to the rim. That could help. Foul. Basket's good. Yep. So could be three the old-fashioned way there, as Pomoli gets the head down and gets all the way to the basket. As you can see, double figures for him now. Second guy on the team behind Rodriguez, but it's going to be a timeout called. There's the foul, as he's obviously picked the ball up. Brazil taking no chances here. 59 seconds to go. Here's the game leaders for Brazil. Caboclo got the double-double, 21 and 11. Caraza, 7 assists for him as well to go with his 5 points. And we mentioned Cardoso, 13 points and 8 rebounds as well. Close to a double-digit scorer for double-double for his team. So final minute here in game day 3 here in Belém. Brazil lead by 7. Espindola out on the floor. The first be 2 shots for Pomoli. Steadies himself. Important shot. Can't get it to go. Cardoso with the rebound. His 9th. Pressure coming up the floor, but well broken by Brazil. No hurry now. Jorginho will hold. Use up this time. Lets the shot clock get under 10. Nice ball movement. Reynan sells the fake. Throws it to the far side, and the big 3-point shot. That's going to be the nail in the coffin. Cardoso knocking down the 3. 16 points personal for him now. It's about the points difference. In this last 26 seconds or so, good driving finish from Espindola. He gets it to go, and it's going to be a timeout here because, as we said, every point counts. 24 seconds remaining. Brazil will make sure they have the final possession here. They'll call the timeout. Remember, they have to bring it in under their own basket, not advance the ball to get the full 24-second shot clock. And it means that will stop any chance for Uruguay to have the final possession or a final shot. So worst case for Brazil, it's got to be an 8-point win. Hopefully they can get another basket to push that lead above the double-digit mark. Here's the numbers. It has been a poor shooting display from 3-point range from both teams. 20% and 22% respectively. These numbers skewed in favour of Brazil. And they'll be able to get one more. 24 seconds remains. There's Reinan with the kick. Corner three-point shot from João Cardoso. Moves him to 16 points, 9 rebounds. Brazil do take it out under their own basket. They knew the pressure was coming. They held, they waited. Now they'll make sure they get the final shot here. Give it up to Jorginho with 10 on the clock. Jorginho loses his man, dances in, draws the foul, and will go to the line for 2. Managed it well there with the Brazilians. Jorginho at the line. Can't hit the first. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Second is good. One final chance here. Teda kicks ahead, corner 3. Rodriguez is good. Big basket for the Uruguayans. Jorginho, he won't stop. He'll heave himself from the half. Doesn't go, but Brazil get a great win here at home. Players shake hands, they go to the bench, coaches exchange pleasantries. Solid game here as Brazil eventually take it 71-65 over Uruguay. Well, the Brazilians came in as favourites, even with a lot of changes to their lineup. And it was an entertaining game. Uruguay had the lead for large sections. Will perhaps be disappointed in the end that they were unable to get the victory. But what it does mean is for Brazil, they have one more game on Sunday. And if they can wrap that one up with victory, it should mean that they have clinched their place at the 2025 AmeriCup. So, as we talked about, the three-point shooting for both teams left something to be desired. Complete domination from Brazil on the offensive glass and in the assist column as well. And they were led by a couple of strong performances. The Caboclo, Cardoso, match up on the inside. Both of them pretty much double-doubles. Caboclo got his. Cardoso didn't quite get there. On the other side, Rodriguez was the man who really had a great performance for Uruguay, albeit in that losing effort, finishing eventually with 20 points. So Caboclo and Jorginho, little high fives for them. As we see some of these highlights from the fourth quarter of play. Lovely feed, cut and score for Uruguay. Really, you just felt like Brazil had the answers whenever they were asked a question. Uruguay scrapped, they fought. I'm really impressed with the way they played on the defensive end to generate these transition opportunities, generate the tempo the way they wanted it. In the end, plays like this from Caboclo, just too much, too big, too quick in that position for anyone they tried to put on him. Had a couple of cameos, good performances. There's Santos de Santos with the score there. Santos ended with 7 points. Reinan had 5. A host of other double-figure guys, really. And Jorginho, he had 12 to go with the Caboclo and Cardoso scoring threat on the inside. There is Jorginho getting the score, responded to by the 3 from Espindola. To beat a team like Brazil, Uruguay, they've got to shoot better than 5 for 21. Pretty much 24% for 3. And Jorginho out in transition from the steal. To the right of the crowd here. So that's going to wrap up game day 3. And that's going to move Brazil to 3-0 at the top of Group B. One step closer for qualification. Uruguay still in second place as we see Panama get the victory over Paraguay in the other game in Group B. So I'm going to say goodnight here from Brazil, but make sure you go nowhere. Follow all the Continental Cup qualification action right here on Courtside 1891.